Well, hello everyone. My name is Tyler Oakley, and I am here with
Becca Frucht.
And welcome to Top That. We are here with a very special episode today. Becca, tell them why.
This is a moment in Top That history. We have a visitor. Straight from the White House. That's right, the senior advisor to President Barack Obama, Valerie Jarrett, is here.
Hello, Becca. Hi, Tyler.
Thank you for coming.
I'm thrilled. Well, I told you we were going to come, and so here I am.
I'll say One Direction. Do you like One Direction?
We feel so honored to have you here with us.
I'm thrilled to be here, really.
Now, I know you're very busy, and you've been running around talking about the Affordable Care Act. You know, and I think a lot of people get confused. Can you break it down in like internet terms?
Absolutely. Everybody should sign up by March 31st, which is next week, for the Affordable Care Act, and it will give you insurance at an affordable rate where you can take care of your body. What is more basic than that?
It's very simple.
It's just that simple, and you can go on healthcare.gov. The site is working really well right now, and you can look at all the plans that are available in your marketplace and pick the one that works best for you. So depending upon how old you are, how much your income, how many children you have, if any, find the one that works for you.
Awesome.
And don't wait till March 31st. You know, everybody procrastinates, and we're seeing on the website increased traffic every day. Don't wait. Do it today, because you might want to research different options that are available to you, and that could take a day. Let it sink in, go back and pick one. But sign up. Don't miss this opportunity.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Also, you have been going around, the whole White House team has been reaching out to a lot of celebrities. The president himself was just on Between Two Ferns, which was amazing.
How fun was that? Was that a great video?
We covered it on the show.
President Barack Obama, he went from the Rose Garden to Between Two Ferns.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
incredible.
This is a moment in internet history.
Right.
I have to say, when I heard that, like, people actually watch this show, I was actually pretty surprised.
We loved it. It was epic.
It only took 2 takes. It was so much fun.
That's it?
Yes. And the only reason it took 2 is that they just wanted to have more fun.
Just for safety.
Really just for safety. They had it perfect on the first one.
Did the president have like an arsenal of zingers like ready to go?
You know what? He didn't, because he wanted to just do it naturally. And Zach is so just funny.
Be short, fat, and smell like Doritos and try to make it Hollywood. I got attacked by spiders.
Zach, you need to get that checked right away. You need to get on healthcare.gov, because that's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so the chemistry between the two of them was great. And
It was
they both
impeccable.
ad-libbed, and the funniest lines are the ones where they ad-libbed.
Right. That's so amazing.
But it got the message across.
Of course.
At the end, after we entertained everybody for a while.
And that's the cool thing, like, you've been reaching out to people that are, you know, outside of the norm of what the president might work with. Who else are you working with? Like celebrities, personalities, things like that?
You name it. That's part of why I'm in LA. I'm meeting with writers of various TV shows and movies to try to get it into the scripts. We're talking to celebrities, we're talking to athletes, because obviously they get injured a lot, and many of them are the same age as the market we're going after.
Right.
And what they can say is, look, you never know when life is going to throw you a curveball.
Exactly.
You're walking down the street, you're a little clumsy, you trip, you fall. Where do you end up? Emergency room.
Right.
A couple grand just to walk in the door. Who can afford that?
Nobody.
I really love the Mom Knows Best campaign too. That's like Jonah Hill's mom, Jennifer Lopez's mom.
Gifted, talented. Jonah was a prankster. Jonah flooded the elementary school.
We got all the
Super
moms
cute.
in there. Weren't they cute? And
Yeah.
what they all said is, what do moms do? We try to take care of our children, even when they're grown, and what we want to do here is like nag. We were really good at nag. I'm a mom, so I know. I'm a really good nag, and I can come at the same issue like 20 different ways until my daughter goes, okay, uncle, I'll just do it. And so what could be more important as a parent than making sure that our children have the insurance they need? So we're doing it lightly, and we're doing it with humor, but there's a really very serious message there. And the idea is to get young people, think about your health when you're young, so you get into the habit of exercising and eating well and going to a doctor and, you know, for a checkup, as opposed to waiting until it hurts so bad you can't stand it.
Right, and I think people my age kind of think, oh, well, you know, I'm young, nothing's gonna happen to me, but you never know.
Things happen.
And not just things that could be like health related, it could be an accident, it could be a car accident, something like that. And just having that available as an option is just necessary.
And for no offense, Tyler, but for women,
of course,
you get preventive care without any copay. And so it's not just when you have a pain, but it's going in on a regular basis, even when you're feeling like everything is fine, to check things out. And so you get all of, you know, screenings for cancer, you get contraception without any copay. That's a really good investment for women.
Oh, that's just huge for young women. And I think what we were talking about, like, young people think they're invincible. I mean, we see this on Vine.
Yes.
You know, don't do it for the Vine.
Right.
Oh! Don't do it for the Vine!
And they do crazy things, and they can, you know, get hurt and get themselves in trouble. you know, we're so excited to have you here because our platform, of course, is young people. And for you guys, that's really a focus, right?
It's a big focus, in part because it's what makes the pool very healthy and you want it to work. But also because we know they're hard to reach because they tend to think they are invincible. That's where you get the word young invincibles. And so we want to really meet them where they are and go to the audiences where they're talking to people that they trust and say to them, come on, give it a try, give it a try. And your parents will sleep so much better knowing that you're insured. So if you can't do it for yourself, do it for mom and dad.
That was my mentality. I'm like, my mom has been freaking out about it. I need to make sure it's covered.
Yes.
Like, just done.
What better present can you give your parent? Just put it in a little envelope and say, look what I did. I got covered.
Exactly. And I would say this administration is so well known for getting the internet. You guys even invited a few YouTubers out to the White House. I was one of them. I was thinking, even while I was talking with the president, I'm like, oh my gosh. It was so amazing. Thank you for having me. No, it was so cool. But why do you think the internet is so the platform for getting this message out? Why is it important to use it?
Because you have a reach way beyond the nightly news. Let's face it, a lot of the young people are not looking. I know, I am so sorry. I mean, they reach a lot of people too. But,
just different demographics.
It's a whole different demographic, and the following that you all have is tremendous. And so, as I said, we want to meet people where they are. We want to go to audiences that wouldn't ordinarily be listening to what we're saying from the White House. And so we want to come to you, into your living room.
That's so smart.
And on your computer, right.
But we have to give you mad props for stepping up your viral game.
Of course.
And including us as part of that.
No, wait, we were like so excited. We were like, oh my God, this is happening.
Like, what is Valerie going to be like?
Well, I have to tell you, when you all came to the White House, the president went home for dinner that night, and so they sit around the table, and Sasha and Malia, they all talk about their day. So he gets to his day, and so he says, well, I had this very serious national security meeting, and I did this, and I did that. And then he said, and I met with these superstars from YouTube, and he started naming some of you, and Sasha went, what? You met with them? Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
And she must have been so mad. She's like, why wasn't I pulled into this meeting?
Yes, of all the meetings, you didn't invite me down for this. She was like, Dad, that's really cool. So
that is amazing.
You guys gave him great props at home, let me tell you.
So he's the cool dad that day.
He's now the cool dad.
Okay,
exactly. Cool. He's carrying that for a long time. So I told him I was coming out here to follow up with you. So he said, good. Maybe he can just
tell everyone I say, hey,
I will.
I miss them, you know.
Well, we had fun. We went into the Oval Office.
I know,
took
it was
a
great.
picture of the Oval Office.
I could not. When he showed me that picture, I was like, is this real? He's like sitting across the table, and there is the president.
It's the background of my computer. I'm like, I can't get enough of the pictures.
Just casual.
Yeah, it's just
like
me.
Great. It was a fun day. It was fun for us, and I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
It was just cool because like you could really tell he cared about getting our input on how to get this message out.
Well, that's the thing is that the media and the way you communicate has changed just so much. Just since he took office, if you think about what's happened in the last 5 years. I mean, Snapchat, I'm not even sure it existed 5 years ago, right?
I love that you just
Vine.
brought up Snapchat.
Vine didn't, well, I'm studying all this stuff because we're trying to figure out like how to connect.
Exactly.
I wasn't even on Twitter. I remember the first time I heard the word Twitter, I was like, what do you mean, like all of Twitter? I had no idea what it was.
Now look
and now
at you.
I'm on Twitter.
Yeah.
So, and it's fun. And again, it's not just communicating to people, it's engaging with them.
Right.
And that's a big part of what the president wants to do, is to make sure that we're having a conversation, that we're picking the brains of the people who are out there every single day communicating and figuring out what more should we be doing.
Awesome.
It's fun. It's fun.
Well, so we are here to have serious fun. We've done some serious stuff.
All right.
And now we're going to get into a little more fun, loose questions. So this is like some rapid fire questions related to the White House and other
Feel free to pass on any question.
You can plead the fifth. We will not
but they're all
impeach
very
you.
simple, don't worry.
Is there a difference between passing and pleading the fifth?
You can do whatever you please.
Yes.
All right, just checking, just checking.
It's your world,
no
we're just
rules,
living in it.
No
Right.
rules, okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay, so first one.
Yeah,
This is a doozy. GIF or GIF?
GIF.
How do you say? You say GIF.
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 Okay.
Which, is there a right one?
Whatever
This
you want
is
to
a
say.
great
I
debate.
say GIF.
I say GIF. You
I
say
say
GIF.
GIF.
Oh.
So.
But it doesn't come between us, so
It doesn't.
you know.
All right, so whichever way you want to go.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
I
that's
believe
good
in
to
you.
know. All right.
Google or Bing?
Well, now that's interesting. I traditionally Google, but my daughter's been talking about Bing.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, she has.
Okay, watch out, Google.
Yeah.
All right, up next, your favorite Twitter account to follow.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. I have so many. You know what? I cannot choose a choose
That's
among
fine.
my favorites.
It's not
'cause then,
at Barack Obama.
Then I've got to go back and face. You know what? I retweet the White House account all the time.
Okay.
But I don't. If I pick, then I've got to go back and face them.
Yeah, that's
so
fine. Don't
I will
fret.
demur.
Diplomatic.
Yeah,
Lady
that's right.
Gaga or Beyonce?
Oh man, that's really. I know them both really well.
Of
I know
course
them
you do.
both. I love their music. They
Oh, we go
both
way
have been
back.
to the White House.
Oh my
They
God.
both have really been amazing, and we work with them on a whole range of issues. I mean, what I like about them is not just that they perform, but that they actually care deeply about issues.
Yeah.
And are involved in trying to give back. So I'm not
You don't
choosing
have to
between
pick.
those two amazing
I know,
women.
we really put you on the spot.
You're
Sure.
trying to get me in trouble. That's what this is all about. I got some explaining to do.
Okay, let's do your favorite boy band. Your favorite boy band?
You keep trying to make me choose.
No, you don't have to choose.
I'm not choosing.
I'll say One Direction. Do you like One Direction?
What about? You're more like old school. You kind of like do you like
yeah.
NSYNC.
No, you call that NSYNC? I call Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yes.
fine too.
Okay, no, that's fierce.
Favorite Obama dog?
Oh, no. See, now they're different. They're very different. This is like a diplomatic answer. Bo is like, he can walk around in any audience. He's unflappable.
So he's kind of like the president.
He is. Sonny climbs up in your lap. And like is just nuzzling and wants
See,
affection.
you need a little bit
So
of
it
both.
depends on your mood.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes you want the Bo and
Fair
sometimes you
enough.
want the Sonny.
Fair enough.
All right, your favorite on-screen fictional president. There's been some good ones.
There have been some unbelievable ones.
We've got Scandal going on right now.
Well,
obviously. House
yes.
of Cards.
Well, I have to tell you, on those two shows, the president is not my favorite character.
Fair enough.
Right.
I mean,
Oh, well,
I can
that's fair.
understand
There's
that.
so many good characters.
Right. No, well, obviously Kerry Washington is my favorite character on Scandal. It just doesn't get any
Everybody loves.
any better than
There's no
that.
question.
And House of Cards, you know who I like the best in there? The wife.
Oh, Robin Wright.
She is amazing. I think she's terrific.
I have never seen the show. Should I watch it?
Claire
Oh.
Underwood.
Oh my
The
God.
look you just gave me.
Claire Underwood is
everything.
amazing.
Okay.
I
I
think
mean,
she
you do
makes
not
the
cross
show.
her.
Okay.
Do
You
not.
do not cross her one, but absolutely. You
Okay,
should
I'll
watch
get
the
into it.
show.
I'll get into
it's
it.
one of my favorite
Okay,
shows.
okay.
Washington isn't like that, though. And it's not
Okay.
like Scandal either. I just want to say that's not the real world, which is why it's fun, because it's a total distraction from reality.
Well, what's the website again?
Healthcare.gov.
And what's the deadline again?
March 31st, but
Awesome.
don't wait until the last day, because who knows what might happen.
Right.
You might slip and fall.
You might break your
You-
jaw.
Exactly.
You might
Exactly.
break your jaw, so get it done today.
Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank
We
you,
had so much
Tyler.
fun.
Thank you, Becca.
Yes, it was. Oh my gosh, it was such an honor to have you on.
It was thrilled.
Awesome.
I love it.
Thanks you guys
Okay.
for watching. If you like this
Yes.
episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Top your healthcare. Do it.
Yay. Later, y'all.